What's up guys? I've been getting a lot of comments on how to connect your WhatsApp without the Meta API. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Most of it's going to be free. You're just going to have to buy a number. Definitely wasn't free for me. This video cost me more than it should have. But I guess that's what I'm here to teach you guys, to prevent the same mistakes. But anyways, so we're going to use this software called Evolution API. So it's an open source API platform that is primarily focused on WhatsApp. And so it's pretty good for us because it's free and it's not strict like the Facebook business API is. So I'll show you how to set that up in Railway, how to get a number so that you don't have to use your own phone number. Because I see people when they do this tutorial, they don't show you how to get a number. So that was a big challenge of mine, why I wasted so much money. But yeah, I'll obviously show you guys how to do that. And just a simple AI agent. And if you guys want to see like some of my other WhatsApp videos, if you guys want to see something like that, then just let me know and I will. But yeah, so to get started, we'll come to Railway. You need to create an account or login. Once you're in, just hit new, and then you want to search template and then look for Evolution API. For me, it's not there. So what we're going to need to do is come back to your dashboard, click on help. We need to come to templates. Yeah, so this is the annoying thing. You basically have to find the Evolution API template. I'll put it down below anyways. So here we are, I finally got it. Then what we want to do is we just want to click on the URL and then we just want to hit deploy now. It's up to you where you want to deploy it, but I'll just deploy it to a new project. And I think we need to configure the Evolution API. And so we just need to configure the API key. So I'll just put it as like tutorial 123 and I hit save configuration and then we'll hit deploy. So now we just need to wait for that to deploy for us. Okay, so you can see that they all deployed successfully. So if we click on this, we'll get this random page here. We just want to open this URL here. So now we're in the Evolution API. So we'll put in the API key that we created just before. We'll go ahead and we'll hit instance. And then for the name, I'll just go tutorial. And for the number, so now we need to grab a number. So obviously we don't want to use our own phone number. So the method I'm using is through Numero. So Numero eSIM here. So you want to come to mobile numbers, and I just bought a number from the UK. You can see there's different plans here in the WhatsApp icon so that you can get your WhatsApp verified. So I just bought the $5 one. You want to try and avoid those VoIP numbers because WhatsApp tries to not send verification to those numbers. Like I said, this video cost me like $150 to make, but anyways, this version works. So go ahead and buy a number that has the WhatsApp logo and can receive SMS and calls. And I just bought this one because it's cheap. So once you've got that, what you want to do is download the app on your phone. Okay, and then what you want to do once you bought your phone number is you want to click on your account, that link with app. And then in your Numero app, there should be an option in the settings to link with your web account, but I've already done that. So from there, what you want to do is head over to WhatsApp, hit agree and continue, and then I'm going to change this to UK, and I need to put in my phone number that I bought, so 74007 518 69. So I hit next. So either the verification number will come through on the messages, or if it doesn't come through, then what you want to do is have it call you, and then you can have your verification number from there. And then I'll just take this number, I'll come back to the Evolution API, and I'll paste it in the number. Once we've got our instance, hit the settings, and we want to hit get QR code. And in our settings, we obviously want to hit link devices, hit link device. Okay, there we go. So it should connect. So we'll hit out of there, and you can see it's connected. So that's how you get your own number for WhatsApp. From here, we want to go configurations, we'll go settings. And then you can decide what you want the settings for your number to be. So if it's always online, if it rejects calls, it marks all messages as red, but I'll just mark it as red and I'll hit save. And then I'll come to events, we'll go Webhook. And so now we need to head over to n8n. I've seen a lot of tutorials, people use chat or whatever. I'm not familiar with it. So we'll just use n8n still. Yeah, so if you don't know what n8n is, it's just like a automation platform, mainly for, you know, like bridging, like what we're doing here, and also incorporating AI into your agents and workflows. But yeah, once we're in, just hit create workflow. And our first step will be a webhook, so change it to a post. And you can put the path, whatever you want. I'll just put Evolution API. And we'll click on it to copy it. We'll come back to the webhook, and we'll hit paste. And well, we need to enable the webhook. And then we need to scroll down and we'll come to events. So we'll do chats upsert. Oh, that's update. Upsert. We'll go messages upsert. We'll go send message and we'll hit save. And to be honest, I haven't done this before, so kind of just freeballing it as I go as well. But from there, what we'll do is we'll send this number a message. And before we send a message, we'll just activate the workflow. So I hit got it. And I'll send a message to myself. I'll just say, hello. Okay, and we'll check the executions. Okay, there we go. You can see the webhook came through. And you can see we got messages upsert and we just got the message here. So what we'll do is we'll copy this to the editor. I'll just rename this workflow, so I'll go evolution API. And so what we need to do from here is we'll go settings and we'll come to community nodes. Okay, and so what we need to do is we need to install the community node for Evolution API. So we'll copy this. And so what we actually need to do is we'll grab this English version here. So copy it and then we'll hit install. We'll paste in the n8n nodes Evolution API English. Sweet. And let's head back to our workflow. And from here, we'll just go Evolution API. And we'll just hit send text. And so for our instance name, we'll just drag and drop our instance in here. And then for the recipient number, we'll have to find that. So I can see my number here, remote, JID, whatever. So we'll test this out. If it doesn't work, then we'll just create a code node to have it just put the numbers in. I'll just say, hello. So we'll execute that step. Oh, need to create a credential. So we'll hit create new credential and we'll grab our server URL. We'll come back to Railway. We'll click on Evolution API. We'll hit variables and let's just find the URL. So this will be our server URL. So I'll just hit copy and I'll paste that in there. And then our API key, if you didn't create it at the beginning, then you'll just copy this. I already remember what mine was. So I'll go to tutorial 123 with the capital T. And then I'll hit save. And that should be connected successfully. So I'll hit execute step. Okay. Oh, and it worked. So, so there we go. And so now if we wanted to add an AI agent, we'll disconnect this. We'll click on the plus, we'll go AI, and we'll go AI agent. For our source prompt, we'll change that to define below. For the prompt, we can just put message, and then where was that one? Conversation here. So drag and drop that. And so what kind of use case should we use? We'll go with like a text or FAQ agent or something. So we'll go add option and we'll go system message. I'll just get Claude to write me up a quick system message. Okay, so I'll paste this in. And you can just see you're a customer support assistant for Mike's Electronics Store. Then it's just got some basic information, right? And obviously we need to connect it up to a chat model at least. So we'll go chat model. We'll go OpenRouter. And so if you don't know how to connect OpenRouter, come to openrouter.ai. And if you don't know what OpenRouter is, it's just like a aggregator for LLMs. You can use most LLMs on here through one API key. To get connected, you need to come to credits and add in at least $5 worth of credit. Then come to API keys, hit create API key. I'll just go Evo API. We'll hit create. I'll hit copy. This is like triggering my OCD, so you will hit create new credential, but I'll just edit this so I don't have another one. But I'll paste it in and I'll hit save. And then you should have OpenRouter connected. From here, we'll just add a simple memory. For the session ID, we'll go define below and we'll use the number again. So this remote JID or whatever, however you say it. And context window, we'll just leave it at 5 and I'll hit save. So I'll just send it a message and I'll say, what hours are your store open? And we're not going to get anything because it's not connected, but I just want to grab the execution when it runs. Okay, so it looks like it's run. So we'll hit copy to editor, unpin that, and then you can see that it's output that reply there. So what we'll do, we'll connect it back to the evolution node. We'll click on that. And so you can see these are undefined now because any expression that begins with JSON, that just means that it's getting that information from the last node. And so this information is actually coming from the webhook. So we need to define that. So we can just drag and drop it. Put the instance in here. And if you wanted to put webhook, and then you need to put dot item dot. And for the message, we need to change that to output. And so I'll hit save. Well, I can send it through anyways. So you can see our store hours are Monday to Friday. I think what we need to do now is add a filter after the webhook. So let's filter. And we just need to grab this from me and put it in value 1. Then we just need to put boolean is equal to and is equal to false. So I'll hit execute workflow. And you can see I get a message here. So I'll activate it again. I got it. This time I'll just ask, do you give haircuts? So we specialize in electronics and don't offer haircuts. If you need help with anything related to Mike's Electronics Store, feel free to ask. And you can see it's not, what would you call it? It's not circling or whatever. So yeah, that's how you create a WhatsApp AI agent without the Facebook business API. If you guys like the video, then like the video. I mean, the template will be in the school community link, but it's not really much of a template. Comment something else you guys might want to see or some other use cases. If you want to connect with me on LinkedIn. And if you want to see more videos like this, then just hit subscribe.